Hello everyone, my name is Joe and welcome to, this is my quick guide on pet battles. This is a very short one. I'm having fun here with a farmer character. The purpose of this farmer is to play on a realm that is completely dead. Yes, this is not a private server. I don't really go out for those things. I mean, the whole point of WoW is to have fun playing with other people. However, in this rare instance, I purposely sought out a realm that has less than 1,000 active players total for both factions. So you can go around for hours and never see anyone. Alright, what would the appeal of that be? Well, if there's nobody around, that means all the rare pets and rare mounts can be yours. And then, since everything is account-wide on Battle.net, then you can take them back and show them off to your friends who are like, wow, how did you finally get that time-lost proto-drake? And I'll spin some yarn about, oh man, you don't know how hard it was, man. I was trying so hard for years, and just one day I felt the glow. No, if you don't get that reference, for research, see a movie called The Last Dragon. Very good movie, by the way. And now people are going to post, gosh, that Joe has terrible taste in movies. Well, yeah, it's not exactly a date movie, but it's worth seeing a few times. Alright, back to the World of Warcraft. As you can see, I have my regular pet that hunters in Mulgore start with by default, and just for fun, I thought I'd whip out a little hatchling, and that would be the little pet that I use to look around. See, on my little tracking thing, I have pet tracking turned on, so wherever you see a little paw print, whoops, oh, I'm accidentally clicking the map even though there's nobody here to see it. So there are pets all around me according to the little map, scope, whatever you want to call it. You can mouse over them and see whether or not they are pets that you already have. As you can see, mine indicates that I have 2 out of 3 collected, and the ones that I do have are uncommon. The pet grade scale is pretty simple. It starts with gray, which is the worst, then white, which is the most common, uncommon for green, blue is rare, purple is like epic, I guess. So here, let's see what this guy is. Although he looks green, what he actually turns out to be is something different. So let's take a peck at him. Whoops, he's only a white pet, so we don't really care. So we're just gonna kill him. Send my little bird into battle. Here we get a nice view. Peck 'em! This is basically like Pokemon, except with World of Warcraft pets. World of Warcraft had a bazillion pets, it seems like, and they were pretty worthless for a long time until they added this pet battle system. So it's a nice little diversion for all the other things that you can do. Okay, so here we have an adder. Again, I have 2 out of 3. Both are uncommon. Oh, in case you're curious, personally, I only take the uncommon and above. So I'll take green, blue, and purple, and discard white and gray. So let's see what this guy is. He's gray, which means automatic death. Oh, and when I say I take the greens, I only take the greens 2 out of 3. And why is that? So that I always have a space open in case I encounter a blue capturable pet, or I don't even know if they have purple capturable pets. All the purples that I have were ones that were from special events or things that came out of the... I feel dirty even admitting it, that I bought at the online Blizzard store. Usually they were like the... there was the pet that was supposed to support tsunami victims in Japan, and so I bought that to be a good guy. And you know, there were a couple other pets from Blizzard events, mostly BlizzCons. So far, BlizzCon's only given out 1 mount, and I have that too. I would like to see more BlizzCon mounts, although this year I didn't bother with BlizzCon. Been a little angry at Blizzard. Although, now that they fired Ghostcrawler, I think I might play more often. I'm sorry, you know how it is. If you watch my channel for any length of time, yes, I will impart whatever wisdom it is that I have to share, but I'm not going to be able to resist ranting at least a little bit. Because, hey, that's the beauty of this, is that you have your own soapbox, and you can share with people what you think. As you can see, none of these pets have been worth capturing. I've been hoping to find one that would be worth capturing. You know what? I'll go ahead and I'll just capture one just for fun. Alright, this pet, whatever the heck it is, I'll go ahead and I'll capture it. Now it's a level 1 critter, and I don't want to accidentally kill it, so my little hatchling here has leveled up just a bit too high. So here, let's just randomly pick something. Let's see, Ominous Flame. Here's one I don't even remember where it came from, but it's only level 1, so... By the way, different pets have different abilities based on their classes. As you can see, this pet is an elemental. So it has passive effects, you know, ignore weather, you know, negative, and it gets 50% bonus from aquatic abilities or from mechanical abilities. Oh, in terms of damage taken. Let's see, the Wind Rider Cub. Come on. Which button is it I click? Ah, there we go. Beast. So again, you know, it shows that each one of them have different abilities based on their class. See, here's a magic one. So when you put your team together, especially if you're going to fight other players, because they'll have multiple pets that they'll send into battle, you have to think about the combination and whether or not your skills complement each other. There's websites devoted to this. You'll be able to look them up and see if you have a winning combination. In this case, it's basically a one-on-one battle. So let's see, our little hare. He's gray, but I'm going to capture him anyways. As you can see, I mouse over it. It shows that I've collected 1 of 3. Now, if all 3 of my slots were full, I wouldn't be able to... And this has happened to me. I learned a lesson where I had all 3 slots full with green critters, and I encountered a blue. And I wasn't able to capture it because I didn't save a spot. So, now I always have 1 slot open, unless I have 3 blues. By picking a level 1 here, I'm able to just kind of baby tap this hare. Boy, this is a pretty vicious little bunny. Must be descended from that Monty Python rabbit. Now, after the enemy critter takes a certain amount of damage, watch, we'll see an icon light up down here. Whack him again, and now the trap should light up. Ba-ba! Now it's time to see if we can trap it. Now, I don't really want this thing, but this is just for demonstrations. Ta-da! And I've caught a worthless hare. But hey, that gives me an opportunity to demonstrate something else. Notice it's poor quality. Alright, so I capture something and I realize, whoops, that's no good. What am I going to do with it? So I type hare here to search. The filter filters them out and shows me. So let's see, I've got this hare, which is green, so it's uncommon quality, and then there's the one that's poor. So, oh yeah, and it even tells you uncommon or poor. Well, I don't really want the poor one, so I just right-click on here and say release. Go away, hare. Be free. Never come back. So that's how you capture pets, get rid of pets. Keep in mind to look at the abilities. So if you're fighting a pet that has a bonus for against the type that you've selected, you're going to take more damage, or it might be easier for you to do more damage, and you have to keep this in mind when you're trying to capture them, because if your pet gets a significant bonus over what you're trying to capture, sometimes you can kill what you were hoping to capture. It's happened to me too. Oh, it's so sad to kill a blue. You're just 1 point too much, or they took damage over time because you weren't paying attention, and you hit a damage over time on them, and so they cut on fire, and you're like, no, I want to pass, I won't hurt you anymore, and they die right in front of you. Lessons you learn. Enjoy, and this has been my quick little guide on pet battles. And a little rambling and ranting as usual. Enjoy.